Thomas Tuchel, say it ain't so. He is now the England manager. I thought maybe this international break, he could be the Manchester United manager. I'm not going to lie, from my seat as a Muppet, just everything about Thomas Tuchel says he's the guy now to just get a hold of all the BS at Old Trafford and sort it out. We need a hard-nosed, coach who doesn't take, shit from nobody. He didn't take shit from Conte shaking his hand on the touchline, and I feel like he'd be a great fit for United. We need sort of a mean mugger, someone to put the players in their place because they're bluffing. And I feel like this is one that got away with him going to England, and I know he wanted United. He said he wanted United, and United didn't want him. So maybe Ineos have a bigger plan than we do. But, man, good manager.
No, he would have been a great appointment for right now. He's not going to be the guy, the next Fergie that we all want, someone to stay around for 20 years. No. But he would be a great guy to shore up shop right now. This team has got a bunch of bluffers. There is talent here, and you need someone that can come in and just kind of clean up the mess, control the situation, manage the egos, and now you had arguably the best, just slot-in manager, not project manager, but slot-in manager on the table. By far, he was the best one available. Obviously, Poch went to the States, and Tuchel went to England. It's a great appointment for England.
Tuchel's better than Poch.
Of course he is.
He's for United.
For United.
Poch is great. This is the thing.
Poch is perfect for the U.S.
Poch is great for the U.S., but Tuchel is not great for England. I disagree.
I think he'll do well.
That's Tuchel's not great for England because it's like the England is making the right move by saying, hey, Southgate was the nice guy. We need to get kind of someone with edge here, but he's never coached international football. So he doesn't have experience at it. I don't know if it's necessarily going to be a fit. England comes with all that hype. There's too much expectation here. I feel like with United, if he came in, it's almost like a reset. He gets a little bit of time. I don't think you get time with England, especially with the World Cup coming in 2026. I just think United would have been a better fit for him. And United needs a coach. We need a coach. At the end of the day, you also make decisions on your current coach by who's available. And guess what? That list got worse.
In the last month, it's gotten a lot worse.
By the way, when we hired Rangnick to come in, Conte was available. Right now, if you wanted to get top four, who would you rather have, Conte or Rangnick? Now, clearly, you're looking back. You say, hey, maybe Conte would have got you top four, but the team would have exploded the next year. Tuchel's a guy like that. Could he get top four with this United team? Yes. Is that worth $100 million? Yes. Why aren't you going for it? I don't understand why United aren't reacting because the list of managers is getting worse. They complained last summer no one was available. And it seems to me either they don't want to pay the $17 million to get rid of Ten Hag or they want a yes man who's just going to listen to what they want and not ruffle any feathers. But at United, you need a big character in seat. Ancelotti's at Madrid. Pep's at City. You look at the big teams, they got big personalities, and I felt like Tuchel was one of them, and we missed out.
No, we did. But you know what? I think they think that their next Manchester United manager is already at the club. I think that's the reason why. It's not about when they fire him. I just don't think they were going to go for a Tuchel. They want a yes man, sir. I think they've shown that they want a yes man. If you look at where this club is at and the kind of structure they're trying to build, I know you're not happy about it. Wave your arms some more.
This isn't Southampton.
Yeah, but I'm letting you know they want somebody who's going to do what they say, and that's why probably they were shied off. That's why they were shied off from Tuchel in the first place when we were talking to him in May, even after the FA Cup final. I know. Sir, hold on.
Let me ask the question.
Hold on a second. But I'm just saying, the next guy they think is Ruud. I'm pretty confident it's Ruud. It's just about when they fire Erik Ten Hag and when he eventually runs out of plank.
There's a short list of people that can take the reins at Old Trafford. One of them is Zinedine Zidane. The other one's Ancelotti. Tuchel is a name who's basically punching there. I mean, there aren't a lot of names.
No, there aren't. It's a small group.
Pep Guardiola, Jurgen Klopp. These are the names that should be touching the touchline at Old Trafford. We're talking about Ten Hag from Ajax. We're talking from Graham Potter, Southgate. These are the names Ineos likes. It's we need titans of world football to bring us back. An Ancelotti could bring United back to the promised land. Who else could do it? I don't think you're going to be able to, Thomas Frank. I doubt it. Right? No. It's you got to be able to handle the job. It's a big job. And I'm just frustrated because we need a quick fix. I felt like Tuchel was it. And I'm not excited about Nagelsmann. You can't get me up for that one. Failed at Bayern. Couldn't handle it. Right? And who else is out there? You got the coach at Porto, right, in Portugal.
He's
it's
pretty
like,
good. The Sporting guys,
but
but they're all
it's unproven.
They're all basically the next Ten Hag. They're just some guy who's done well in a lower league in Europe, achieved there, but like none of them have won the Champions League. None of them have won the Europa League. So he's a big player off the pitch. You know, I think Tuchel will do very well with England. He knows a lot of these players with his Chelsea experience. He can handle the spotlight. Now, one thing is true. United, there's one team they get to rip apart more than anyone, that's United, but they also are like vicious on their own. There's nothing about England and the way they eat their own and around managers, and they're already freaking out because he's not English, which I think is the most like hilarious England thing of all time.
The England angle is
it's such an odd country.
They also just want to.
They want to hate. They love hating on. They love hating on themselves.
There's that tabloid.
It's poison. Bro.
Break them down. The fact that they hated Southgate.
And
then they appoint Tuchel, and then they're not happy. They're just not happy with anything, sir. You know, I'm happy with Poch. And
at US,
I think Tuchel will do well at England.
He will,
but it's impossible. Like if you come in after Southgate, who's gotten them to 2 finals and the semifinal, you have to win.
They brought him in to win.
There's no room for error. There's no room for error. And at United, I feel like there's much more breathing room for Thomas Tuchel if he could work with Ineos. And it's just, he's the one that got away. Let us know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Only half of our viewers subscribe. We're a small YouTube channel. You want to support fan content, smash the like button. Subscribe to ARD on YouTube.